Hello, welcome to PlayStation Access. My name is Nathan. I'm here with Rob.
Hello.
Rob, I've been playing a lot of Tekken 7.
So much so that you've even got the platinum trophy for it.
Oh, you guys were so impressed with me for doing that. That isn't true. So what I wanted to show you, the game's out. We've had some gameplay on there before. I really like a lot of it. I mean, the fighting is probably as smooth and fun as it's been since Tekken 3 when I really got into the game. So we're just going to pick our favourite characters here. What this video is about is just explaining what the Rage Arts and the Rage Drive do. I didn't really understand it before I played the game a lot. Even when I had a kind of a go, you have to press just X here, just press anything. And I'm just going to kind of show you how they can be deployed tactically and what they actually mean. Do you understand what Rage is at all?
It's when you get really angry, right? When you're nearly dead.
Yeah, like in real life.
Yes.
So yeah, when your bar's nearly depleted, you'll kind of glow red a bit. And you can see here, there's two different things, basically. There's Rage Art, which is a one-off power move, which is just instantly activated. And then there's a Rage Drive, which is very slightly different. And then you'll actually kind of turn a blue colour when you want to do that. Did you look up what yours was?
I looked at it, yeah.
For the first time, that they might actually be mapped. The arts will probably be mapped to R1. Let's just beat each other up a little bit, and we'll get ourselves down to get us into the rage mode. Ow. Okay, so Rob's beating me up. I might have to try and do my favourite throw just while we're here. You're gonna, yeah, there we go. Okay, right, where are you? So now you're in rage. So what I want to say is, before you do anything, so you're gonna have like this one-off move. I can block it.
Right.
So you might want me to be committed into doing something. So I'm gonna come and try and punch you, and then you just you do it.
Right.
Okay. Okay. That was actually a Rage Art. So that was sorry, a Rage Drive. So that was actually kind of, that wasn't like the big. Beat me up a little bit. A little bit more. We just have time in this round. Okay. And so if I wanted to you, so this is what I mean. This is a Rage. That's a Rage Art. If you hadn't blocked it, it would have gone into. Like a kind of a sequence which would have taken away about a third of your life.
Right.
And so where you end up is, when you were in Rage, you basically do a bit more damage and you take a bit less damage. And so when you arrive there at the end of any given round, you kind of have a choice. You know, do I try and do my Rage Drive, which doesn't leave me as open as if my Rage Art is blocked? Because if you block this, look at my stagger. So just don't press anything. It won't connect, and now I'm open for ages after I do it. So if both of you are really low, it gets into a kind of a cat and mouse game where you're both thinking, I'm going to use my special, but I don't want to use it first, because if it's successfully blocked by the other guy, then I'm like 100% going to lose the fight. So there is more. I guess what I was a bit upset about, just beat me up so we can go into another round. What I was a bit upset about when I first played it was, it just seems like it doesn't feel very rewarding to sort of get to a certain amount of not having much health, and then just to be able to pull off like this quite impressive move. Didn't really seem to me to be in the spirit of Tekken, which is quite a leveled kind of fighting experience. But what I do like is that you can block them, first of all, and you also take damage while you're trying to, while you're doing them. So
okay, I'm going to come at you then. You actually do it properly this time.
It would be nice. You won't kill you, but you'll see how much energy it takes off. You can also stick it onto the end of another combo as well, which is quite cool. And because you're going to be really low on life, you basically know that. There you go. You basically know that if you don't land it, then you're pretty much finished. And
so it's a real risk-reward type thing of when to use it and when not to use it.
Exactly, and you get into like a cat and mouse situation. It's basically, I mean, it has a really strong effect in terms of the end of every. I played probably 50 games against someone else who was also playing the game before release, kind of next to each other in my living room, and the end of almost every round it comes into play. You know, it's I see what we're doing. So it's like has a huge influence on the game, but I think it's probably quite a good influence. Oh. It's quite hard to talk and fight, isn't it?
Yeah. I just want to concentrate on kicking you forever.
Okay, now you're. Maybe. See, that was your and that's mine. That's my rage art.
That's
sorry,
a nice
drive, rather. And so you also get that tactical choice about whether to do that kind of, you know, everyone's is different, but I have a sweep and a fly click. And the reason for choosing that rather than the easier to pull off rage art is because it doesn't leave me, if I mess it up, the first one can be blocked, you still automatically do the second one, so it's harder to defend against. And it doesn't leave you as open to a counterattack. See, I was actually about to, I triggered mine then, but your first shot just got in quick enough that it beat me up anyway.
I'm just enjoying playing Tekken again.
I know, yeah, that's the other thing about it. I mean, the story mode's a real difference. You know, they've kind of, arcade mode has been I mean, it's still there, but it's been siphoned off into, I can't talk. Ah.
Oh.
I'm going to win with it, which is good for the video.
Well, there you go, Nath.
So I was going to say, well, so yeah, so story mode is now, there are kind of episodic one-off fights which then give you effectively the endings of those characters, so you don't have to run through arcade mode the whole time. So that is, I hope that kind of made sense. Basically, once you get down to the very end of your bar, you have a choice between, you can either just hang around in rage mode, taking a bit less damage, doing a bit more damage. You can activate your rage art, which is the kind of the big show. You only have to press 2 buttons and it kicks off, but it's quite blockable, quite easy to block.
Yeah.
And if the other person has got that at the same time, then you enter this kind of cat and mouse situation where if one of you blocks it, the other one's definitely going to kill you. Or you can try and pull off the slightly trickier to activate rage drive, which normally leaves your opponent staggered, and even if you don't land it, you know you're in a slightly better situation. So that is the difference. I mean, I asked Harada, what do these work and what is the kind of strategic implications of them? And his answer was something to do with cilantro. You know, he was telling me about coriander because he hates it so much. so that's
infamously hates coriander.
So that was genuinely his answer. It was very strange. So I thought I would explain it to the people out there. I hope you enjoyed this video. Me and Rob will probably be playing Harangue vs. Law offline for a little bit. Now, do let us know what you think about Tekken 7 in the comments below, and let me know if there are any other questions you want answered about the game. I could do another video on it if enough people ask. Do subscribe to the channel. We'll see you soon.